This is Chapter 7, Part 2 of number 17 on page 515. The next set of steps is it asks you is to count to give a C out of string 1, find the EX and the D on here. Alright, so remember that your string 1 is this string right here. So here's our string 1. We're going to have to start counting with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 will land on E for you. So that is for string 1. So if I came over to my output from that C out from that should give me, I need to close out of this one. That should give us what number? 8 on that one, that first 8 with it. And if we come back and look at the second one, give me the string 2 dot find and find string 2, find the letter D. So string 2 is this one right here, right? So L starts out with 0, 1, 2, 3 is the space, 4, 5, 6 is the space, 7. Hang on, I miscounted, didn't I? 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So I messed up. My apology. Hang on. Hang on. I miscounted that. Here. Let me just cross up these numbers. I miscounted that. 0, 1, 2. The space is a 3, 4, 5, 6. The space is a 7, and the D is the 8. Alright, so the D will be a C out as position number 8 on that one. That's our second 8. Alright, take a look at the next one on this problem. So string dot find health, assign it to the index. Put that index, this index, into this, okay? Into the first parameter, which is what? Position of the substitution of the new string. So let's find health. Health and find is and that's what? So in string str. Remember, this is our str. This is health right here. Okay. So if I count this right, give me a second. Okay, so I just took a pause here so I can actually went in and I wrote the numbers, all of this, so you can actually see what's going on with it. I didn't want any recording time from that at all. But we're referring back to this right here. This is the one that we're looking at here. Alright, it says index, it says string, find health. This is your string, is this one right here. So you're going to find the health, the position is starting with 0, you count 27. Okay? So you count until you get to the H is the 27, right? So 27 now is equal to index. So your index is 27, 17 over here, right? It wants you to go in and substitute, find that position of 17 in this thing. So you count 17 on out. So I'm going to count starting with 27 here. I count 17. 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 16. And the position 17. Okay, so health, space, insurance, including the space after the E, is 17. All that is assigned to new string. So in this new string, in this right here, in this statement here, C out new string, I would actually have, gosh, I keep on clicking on this. I would actually have what? Health insurance, space, insurance, with a space. That last space here is at 17 with the space. Okay? Now, coming down here, take a look at the next one. Take a look at this next statement over here. It says, I want you to find cost. Put that in index with it in the string. So what is cost? Take a look at cost. Here's my string. Cost is number what? 18. 18. I want you to actually put 18 in here and do a replace. So this time in for position, and replace it with a $sign with it. Alright? So in this with the string with it. So what you're going to do is right after the string where it says, it's going to say regular exercises. Regular exercises can reduce your health insurance. And after that, in place, it's going to replace, this is the replace, it's going to replace this, the word cost, with the $4 sign with it. So I want to just take the same string that I have right here. Let me move this up here so I can actually see this thing. So it's going to say, the next line is going to say regular exercise can reduce health insurance with space and the $sign, $4 sign. Okay, so including the period too as well. It replaces the cost, C-O-S-T, with $sign with that parameter with it as well. The next one is this, what's called social media, is the string. It tells you to find the length of that string with it. So if you look at the string method, give me a second. Alright, I went in, I typed up social media, well, with this pound sign and exactly with the N, and it would be like whatever this what you see. So it asks for the length with it. So it's going to output the string that you have. Let's do that one. Okay, let's do that string right there for me. So it's going to say, after this, it's going to say with a $sign, social media. All right, and it basically asks you what is the length for this thing. If you look at this right here, if it's length, you start counting as 1. So this $sign will be what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 is the last exclamation mark. So that's the length. Remember now, length you start counting with 1. Length is counting with 1. So with this in mind, my next line would be 14. That's going to be the output for that. Now, the next algorithm you're familiar with. It says take the S, replace it with the string that you have up here. That's the uppercase S. Replace that with position 0. So that $sign is going to be replaced with this S, and the N, find the N, give that the index, put that in the index, and you're going to actually replace it with the M, with that position. So let's look at that. So the first one, it says is string 0, position 0, which is this. When we're talking about position, is what? 0. This is the position. Replace that with the actual S. The next one says find string, which is your string. Find the uppercase N, which is this. Assign it to index, which is what? Number 8. What's your index? What's your index? No, that's your string. So if I look at this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the space, 7, correct? Correct? So when it says string position 7, replace it with the char M. So this right here is the position I'm looking at. That needs to be an uppercase M. So when you output this thing, output this new string right here, it should have its correct spelling, which is what? Social media. Okay, and that's still there. Cool. Alright, that concludes number 17.